Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Beyond the Veil Tarot and Astrology. My name is Candace Marie, and I am back at it with your monthly horoscope for August of 2025. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm excited to be here. Honestly, August is a cosmic roller coaster this month. We're going to be seeing a lot of stuff going on. We've got some bold Leo vibes, obviously, and a game-changing Aquarius full moon. Now, Mars is going to be shaking things up in the sign of Libra, and I'll be breaking down your personal signs horoscope with a focus on the month ahead, where it is kind of hitting in your houses, what's going on with your chart ruler, and how to make sense of it all. So please enjoy these personalized horoscopes for your sun, moon, or rising sign to slay August's energy. Now, you guys can take a look at this list right here. These are all the transits that I'm going to be going through for your horoscope this month. Equally, they're going to be down below in the description if you would like to make a copy of them. But the major highlights, obviously, month kicks off with the sun in Leo, and then we're going to see Mars entering into Libra on August 6th. We'll have a full moon in Aquarius at 16 degrees. That'll be taking place on August the 9th. Now, Mercury will be going direct in Leo, which means the Mercury retrograde's over. Still have a little bit of shadow. That'll be taking place on August 11th. And the longly anticipated, Venus conjunct Jupiter in Cancer, also on August 11th. Now, the sun then shifts into Virgo on the 22nd of the month, and we will see the first of two Virgo new moons, okay? So that's kind of rare and unusual. The second one will be a solar eclipse in September of 2025. So knowing that we're about a few short weeks out from coming into September's eclipse season, know that some of you guys might start feeling the rumbles of change. So in particular, if you have any personal planets or placements in the signs of Virgo or Pisces, that's what you guys are really going to be wanting to look for. Now, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And without further ado, let's get started. Leo and Leo risings, happy birthday if you happen to be in August. Leo, I hope it's a beautiful birthday for you guys. Your 2025 August horoscopes, this is your season. So your focus is going to be on personal growth and obviously shining bright. Your chart ruler, the sun, is going to be starting off the month in your sign. That's why it's going to be your birthday. And you're also going to be seeing that it will change signs and it will go into the second house of Virgo. So when it leaves your first house, it's going to be moving into the part of the chart that deals with money, resources, self-esteem, as well as stability. And on August 22nd, it's going to be really lighting up your confidence when it comes to your finances. Get ready to roar, but remember, Mercury is still retrograde at the beginning of the month. Stay grounded and really take your time when it comes to making big decisions when it comes to your appearance as well as your finances. Now, at the beginning of the month, we see the sun going through your first house. This is really beautiful. You've had this since July. This is making you feel more magnetic. It's making you feel unstoppable. It's all about really embracing your authenticity. So be radiant, focus on yourself, focus on your own personal goals, and put yourself out there. Now, on the 6th of the month, you're going to see Mars shift signs, and it's going to leave your house of finances and move into Libra, which is going to be putting an emphasis, obviously, on, communication for one. And you're going to see that there is going to be a huge communication surge. Now, you're going to be focusing on speaking boldly. You just want to avoid arguments because arguments can happen this month. Watch those fiery and feisty words. Some of you guys are going to be making moves, literally or figuratively, when it comes to travel. And you may have a few travel interruptions. I don't think it's just because Mercury's retrograde. I think it's some of the oppositions we're going to see to Saturn and Neptune in Aries. Some of you guys are also thinking about moving. So movement might come up or a back and forth involving travel or vehicles. So watch for that. On the 8th of the month, Mars will come into an opposition with Saturn in Aries in your 9th house. So this brings up tension between ideas as well as beliefs. So you want to stay open, especially open-minded when it comes to debates, when it comes to education. And the theme here is about exercising patient communication. With who, right? Teachers, mentors, legal matters, as well as partnerships and relationships. Saturn rules that. It can also be about communication in regards to your work with colleagues and other people who might be at a distance. Now, on the 9th of the month, you're going to have a full moon in Aquarius in your opposite sign at 16 degrees. So if you have anything in Leo, 15, 16, 17 degrees, this is bringing up the monthly opposition between the sun and the moon, highlighting partnerships. So relationships are going to feel like they're reaching a prominent turning point. For some of you guys, it might feel like it's time to commit or it's time to let go. I believe that this full moon is going to bring you some partnership clarity. I actually think it can be really positive and beneficial for you guys. It will be coming into not just an opposition with your sign, but the ruler, Uranus, is in your 11th house. So it could be more revolving around, well, how do I relate to friends? How do I relate to groups? What are my goals when it comes to partnerships? Friends can be giving you some very valuable advice about your love life. You will also see Pluto where it's transforming relationships, trining Uranus, and also Uranus is trining Mars. So travel, communication, and keeping an open mind can help you navigate relationship storms. Now, we will see on the 9th of the month, then Mars in your communication sector come into opposition with Neptune and Aries in the 9th. So communication can be a little confusing. There can be a sense of having some blockages when it comes to learning or connecting with other people, especially over financial matters or intimacy matters, as that's what Neptune rules in your chart. So you really want to double and triple check anything when it comes to making financial plans, when it comes to booking flights, read the fine print in contracts, and practice clear thinking. Thankfully, on the 11th, Mercury goes direct in your sign. So the Mercury retrograde of the last couple of weeks comes to an end. I think that this is going to help your confidence soar. I think you're also going to be speaking your truth. You're going to be feeling a little bit more confident also when it comes to making purchases and making money moves. So that bold sense of self-expression is going to return. So can the money. On the 11th of the month, Jupiter conjuncts Venus in Cancer, and this is going to be taking place in your 12th house where it is very mystical, magical, spiritual. I see this as a lucky kind of intuitive boost, perfect for spiritual growth or rest, romance behind the scenes. It can also be great for a romantic getaway and being able to communicate in a much more heartfelt way. So you're really going to be feeling that kind of inner abundance from this one. Now, on the 22nd of the month, the sun dips into Virgo, where it'll spend the next couple of weeks. This is where your focus is really shifting to money matters, self-worth, anything revolving around values. So it is time to get practical with your finances. Get your finances in order. That's my recommendation. This is a huge theme for you guys because on the 23rd, you have a new moon in Virgo in your second house. And this will be the first of two. Okay, so we have one that's going to be taking place this month, one that's going to be next month at 29 degrees. It'll be a solar eclipse, double dose of financial focus for my Leos. I really feel like this is about setting intentions when it comes to stability and really focusing on your self-worth. This is where you do your money manifestation. This is where you also take a fresh look at finances. And I do believe that your financial goals will change. Now, on the 25th of the month, you guys are going to love Venus dancing into your sign. She'll be crossing your ascendant if you're a Leo rising. And what this is going to do is really up your charm, right? It's going to make you irresistible. You're going to get more recognition at work because of the ties to the 10th house. You're also going to be very charming in how you communicate. Many of you guys are going to be experiencing a glow up after the Mercury retrograde. So maybe you've tweaked your style, made some changes, been working on your health and habits. Now you'll be attracting more people and opportunities. So enjoy this moment of magnetic presence that you have with others. Now we will see on the 28th of the month, Uranus in your 11th house of friendships, goals, and networks is going to come into a sextile with Neptune in Aries in your 9th house of beliefs and travel. I believe that this can bring opportunities for you for sudden, spontaneous social connections, joining new intuitive groups or maybe navigating friendships intuitively. This can also bring about inspired learning. So I want you guys to focus on connecting with visionary friends as well as networks. Personal advice that I would give you in a nutshell, Mars in your 3rd house, it is in a sign that is going to be supportive to Leo. And I want you guys to kind of Navigate some of the challenging oppositions to Saturn and Neptune by leaning into the sextiles in your sign, being bold and confident in how you communicate, trying to be diplomatic, as well as leaning into better communication in relationships. Share your ideas, but maybe press pause when it comes to heated debates around the 8th of August. Some of you guys might really do well in media over the next couple of weeks. So if you're starting a podcast, if you're writing a blog, if you're working on a channel, anything revolving around media can be really beneficial and connecting to an audience. That full moon in Aquarius is a doozy. Obviously, it's in your opposite sign. So I want you guys to be asking yourself, what do I need in partnerships, right? And really take the time to have an honest conversation about your goals with relationships or friends. I think that's going to be really beneficial for you guys. When Venus comes into conjunction with Jupiter, it is going to be obviously very hidden for many of you guys. It can be seen as, like blessings and things that come out of nowhere. And in order to really receive some of the goodness that's going to be kind of coming, I need you guys to be meditating, maybe journaling around August 11th. And this is to help tap into your intuition. This is also to kind of meditate on changes that you're going to be making when it comes to your career. And you really want to take time to rest and recuperate, get cozy, have a romantic kind of night in. And that new moon that you guys will be having in Virgo in your second house is really a great time to create a budget, right? And also affirm your worth. So I want you guys to be reminding yourselves around the new moon that you are worthy of abundance. Now, Leo, this is your month, so I'm expecting you guys to shine, get ready to really build that financial foundation. And obviously, the sun is going to be kind of navigating as you go through this for the month ahead. Now, let's see what the tarot has to say for the predictions for August of 2025. The card that I get is the Four of Swords, okay? So Four of Swords. I see this for you guys as really, honestly, after a period where you've been resting, recuperating, Mercury has been retrograde in your sign, so maybe you've been feeling a little like, ooh, hasn't been time to make a move yet. Maybe the first half of August, you're still feeling that way. Maybe you're tapping into the Jupiter-Venus in your 12th house and that it's bringing up the themes of, well, I need downtime too. Like, it's not just about go, go, go. And maybe you'll see that if you experience some delays or some challenges revolving around traveling or education. And I want you guys to actually really enjoy some of the peace and quiet that you get this month, believe it or not. Lots of tender moments, right? Opportunities for you to kind of take a step back and go, all right, maybe things are slowing down a little bit for me, but slow can be a good thing. It's giving me the opportunity to kind of think things over as well as savor the moment. All right, so that's your August 2025 horoscope. I hope it's helpful for you guys. Obviously, this month is all about balancing moves with inner clarity. Drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear how you guys are doing with this month's energy. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and sharing is caring. You also want to make sure that you check out your sun, moon, and rising predictions. You got to look at all 3 videos to kind of get a general insight as to what's going to be going on this month. And make sure you guys are subscribed. You want to stay in the know with some of the eclipses that are going to be coming next month in September. Now, you can see more about me and my work, book a personal reading, pick up a personal transit calendar, or I teach astrology as well as tarot. So check out the links below. Head over to my website at beyondtheveiltarot.com. Until then, I'll see you guys the next month. I hope August is a beautiful month for you.